Right, it's Goldman here again. What I'm going to do today is show the difference between using a small coil, just looking for small gold, either below null or above null. Now, what the expectation is that as you go further below null, the target response pitch increases, the volume increases, and your depth increases. As you get back towards null, it goes back to standard. As you go above null, your pitch decreases to a lower pitch, and you'll actually lose sensitivity to small targets. So this is very important, like I said in one of my tips, where if you do a factory reset, which takes the threshold B to 50, and your machine's null point on those particular days is say 48, you're instantly too above null, which is going to decrease your chance of finding small gold with the small coil, because that's what you're doing with the small coil. You're saying to yourself, well, I'm going to go find small gold today. Of course, if you walk over a big bit, it's going to take care of itself. You're going to pick it up as long as it's within range of the small coil. But going under null will enhance the signal for small gold, and I'm going to show you that in a sec. So here we are. I'm at null, which is 50 on my machine today. Now, I won't read out the depth because you'll be able to see it on the video. But I start losing it about there. I'm going to go under null now. So I'm 6 under null. Now notice the pitch increased. I'm now picking the signal target response up here somewhere, which is certainly higher than I was getting at null. Now that's about where I'm getting it. I'll just go back to null and I won't even hear a peep. See? Not a peep. So I've come right down back to here to hear that peep. Go back on the null, 6 on the null. It's an enhanced signal, and you increase the depth. Now I'm only running at threshold A of 30 today, gain of 4, I'm in mode 1, and now 6 under null. I'm going to increase that to be about 5 or 6 over null, which is about there. Look at that. Nothing. So they're starting to come in now. See, I've lost a tremendous amount of depth. This is the reason you've really got to know your null point and ensure when you're looking for small gold with a small coil that you're not inadvertently above null. Because if you are, you'll not pick up some of that small gold you're hoping to find. If you go, so this is where I'm losing it. I'll go below null now, say the same distance, 5 or 6 below null. Nice response, nice crisp sound. So I just want to illustrate the importance of absolutely knowing your null point every time you go out. And it's very important to test your null on any given day, and do it when you first start, but after the box warms up, after about 15 minutes, check it again because you may find it slightly different. But then it'll be stable for the rest of the day depending on the ambient temperature. As long as it's not 45 degrees and a 6-degree morning, it should be stable. So once you've got your null point and you know where you're setting up, you can then adjust the threshold B for the size coil you've got and the size target you're expecting. Of course, if you don't know what you're going to be looking for with a small coil, you can always use null. But obviously with a small coil you are looking for small gold, so drop it under null and you'll get the benefits from that setup. Now of course you can increase threshold A up to about 70 or 80 and try and do the same. You'll get about the same depth, but you're going to introduce a lot of EMI, because the higher threshold A you've got, the more EMI you're going to introduce. So there we are, I'm at 80. I'm going to drop threshold B down, might only get 1 or 2. We've only got one there, below null. I'll leave it up to you to judge, seeing as you guys can see the tape there. But I'm losing it about there. If I come back below null one more, it's just too noisy. You do get a bit more depth, but whether you can put up with the noise all day is questionable. So you can set it up two ways, but if you've got a small coil looking for small gold, depending on the day, I certainly would be looking at a low threshold A and dropping B down as far as you can get it to enhance that signal for small targets. Now, my small target today for this test was a 0.08 piece, which is fairly small. I don't know whether it's going to come into focus or not. But anyway, it's a small piece. Piece I found with a QED a fair while ago. But nevertheless, I'll use it for my testing. Alright, I've said enough. Goldman out.